The Open Doors Scholarship is finally here, but you don't know how to go about it. In fact, you do not know basic things about the Open Doors Scholarship. What is even Open Doors Scholarship? What is it about? Who organizes it? How is it run? How do you apply? Thankfully, in this video, we're going to sort all that out, so you don't have to worry. This is DreamDesk Education, and welcome to our YouTube channel where we let you know everything you need to know about studies abroad, including helping you sort out applications for scholarship opportunities such as the Open Doors Scholarship. So first of all, what is the Open Doors Scholarship? Open Doors Scholarship is a scholarship scheme simply organized by Russia every year. It is annual and it opens towards the end of the year, say from September, and closes around January, February at the beginning of the next year. Now the Open Doors Scholarship for this year starts, the registration started 1st September, and everything about the Open Doors Scholarship will be closing 27 February 2026. Now the Open Doors Scholarship is usually divided into 3 stages. You have the first stage, the second stage, and the third stage. We have done all the research so that you don't have to. All you have to do is what? Watch this video to the very end to get all the information you need. The Open Doors Scholarship for this year is operating on a timetable. The first stage starts from 1st September to 16th November, and that is what we're on right now. We are on the first stage. So the second stage, after which there'll be normally grading of the portfolios and announcement of first stage results. This should happen. Everything should happen by 28th November. The second stage, registration of the second stage starts 28th November to 1st December 2025. Your second stage task for all levels of study, including postdoctoral track, should be done by 24th December. Actually, second stage task for the bachelor's track, from a master's track, and doctoral track, everything should be done by 15th December. And for postdoctoral alone is till 24th December 2025. Then the announcement of the second stage results of the bachelor's track, the master's track, and the doctoral track should come in by 22nd December. Then the appeal process of the bachelor's track, master's track, and the doctoral track should come in by 24th December. The announcement of the Russian scholarship project winners should come in by 30th December. The third stage starts from 22nd January and ends 26th February. The overall announcement of the project winners for the doctoral track and postdoctoral should be by 27th February. This is just a brief rundown of the schedule for the Open Doors Scholarship project this year. But we are currently faced with the first stage, so that's what we should concentrate on. What do you need to know about the first stage? We would have a video in our profile showing you how you should apply for the first stage. But first of all, what are the documents you need to apply for the first stage? There are very predominantly asked questions that we wish to address concerning the first stage, as that is the stage we're in right now. So the first question we normally get is, what documents will I need for the first stage? For your first stage of application, you need your motivation letter, you need your educational level proof of studies. What do I mean by that? If you're applying for a master's, of course you need your previous bachelor's degree and your motivation letter. If you're applying for bachelor's, of course you need your high school results and your motivation letter, just in that order. We know how these things go. In the first stage, you need to fill your portfolio. Your portfolio will include your motivation letter, your certificate of previous education, your achievements. Generally, these are things that are needed. Without this, you wouldn't be able to take part in the second stage. Your motivation letter must be typed. It must be typed, or it must be typed in the website, or you can copy and paste from a document. Either way, if you do not have your educational document already for any reason personal to you, you should upload your final transcript, or your official final transcript, or your current year academic transcript or your grade sheet, like anything basically that will confirm your level of study. Make sure you have it uploaded. Someone has asked in the past, do I have to notarize my documents? I mean, notarize translations of my documents. Do I need to submit them? You do not necessarily have to notarize your document, but then if you're submitting the certified translation in the future, you may, if you become a runner-up or if you become a winner of the program, you may have to, in fact, you will have to provide the notarized translation of that document. So I'd recommend that if you're going to translate your document, you should just go ahead and notarize it. But then if you're not able to, once you've uploaded the translated form of that document, then starts the process of notarization, because you will surely be asked to submit it. The third question is, how do I write my motivation letter? What is the format? Where can I find guidelines for writing it? Your motivation letter should contain this information. It should contain information about your scientific and career goals. It should contain your professional achievements. It should contain the reasons of choice of the Russian scholarship project area and your motivation to study in Russia. So if you're going for a doctoral track, you should be able to add your thesis, your summarized thesis, and your plan of the prospective scientific research. For translation and notarization of your document, you can do this independently on your own in your home country, or you can get someone living in Russia to do this. DreamDesk Education will specialize in this, in translation and notarization of documents. For your motivation letter carries a huge point for your portfolio. If you're not able to express the reason you want to study in Russia, or you are vying for this program, if you're not able to express it, then a large percentage of your points in your portfolio will be lost. Therefore, you have to seek or be able to produce a compelling motivational letter. If you're able to do that, that's wonderful, that's beautiful. However, DreamDesk Education focuses on this aspect too, of creating motivational letters, CVs, resumes, statements of purpose for whatever type of scholarship application you're making. If you've watched up to this point, then I'm very sure you're getting value from this video. So click on the subscribe button, turn on post notifications, and like and comment. It's very wonderful to have you comment questions you like answered, in case there's any part where we do not touch, so that we would trash everything out, and so that every other person would have an answer to that particular question. The next question, what university should I choose? This is solely a personal decision. This is completely based on your preference. I'd recommend that you do your personal research on the best Russian universities. Likewise, when you go to Open Doors Scholarship website, you see the universities that are affiliated with, like Moscow State University, First Moscow State University, that's Sechenov University. You would see they are also affiliated with HSC University. You see they are affiliated with different universities on the website. All you have to do is just go to the website, look at the universities they are affiliated with, make your choice out of them, do your personal research on these universities, make your own choice. No one has to tell you what university you should pick, and if someone has a recommendation, beautiful, but it's important that you also do your own research, so you pick the university that fits your course of study and generally your interest. The next question is, what language am I going to be studying in? Universities in Russia offer study programs in Russian and English. Now, it solely depends on the availability of your chosen program in these languages. If your chosen program is not offered in say English, then you'd have to study in Russian. If your chosen program is offered in both, then you have a choice to make. You can pick your choice. This very important question, very important. What is included in the scholarship? What fees do I have to pay? Is it full? Is it half? Is it a particular percentage? The answer is, this scholarship covers your school fees. It is a tuition-free scholarship. That means that every other thing, including your transport, your food, your accommodation, communication services, that's your internet, your medical insurance, gym membership, every other single thing, you're going to cover them. But a huge part of the expenses you would have made studying in Russia, which is your tuition fee, would be covered by the Open Doors Scholarship project if you become a winner. In fact, it is very, very beneficial in the sense that everything I mentioned when compared to the school fees does not equate to 1/4 of it, because accommodation is literally very inexpensive, the ones provided by universities, and food. If you watched our video on the cost of living in Russia, you can click on the link above, or you can check our videos, the cost of living in Russia. You see that your transport, accommodation, all these things, that really living in Russia is relatively inexpensive. That's just the truth. One very important question: can I participate in multiple subject areas? By all means, you can. You can participate in any. If you want to study medicine, if you want to apply for medicine, if you want to apply for engineering, if you want to apply for biotech, and all at the same time, you can do all this. The only thing is that for each application, for each subject area, you need to have a motivation letter. You need to have a different motivation letter, because obviously it will be the same educational level certificate, but then you need to have a different motivation letter. You need to participate in the second stage task independently, like for each subject area. So for each subject area, the second stage task will be independent, but the downside of it is just that they may be on the same day at the same time and all that. But at the end of the day, if you're able to pull it off and then you become a winner, then you have to choose one. You can't study all of them at the same time, obviously, so you have to choose one. Okay, the very last question that will be entertaining today is: I have a mistake in my personal info, like how do I fix it? If you're done with your registration and it's submitted, you won't be able to fix it. You won't be able to change your personal info yourself. So you won't be able to fix it yourself. Not that you won't be able to fix it at all. So if you want to fix something, you have to contact via the feedback form if you visit the Open Doors website, you'd see a feedback form there. Then you have to fill it and tell them your situation, and they would make the corrections themselves. These are all the questions we'll be entertaining in this video, and we really hope that most of the questions you have in your head has been cleared, and this will go a long way in helping you make a successful application. Please, if there is any question that we did not address and it's still a bother to you, drop it in the comment section and we'll attend to it, because our goal, the only thing we are looking at, is to see you do excellently well and pass the Open Doors Olympics. Good luck in your application. I'll be looking forward to seeing you say I won. Thank you once again for watching, and do remember, subscribe, comment, share this video, because I know a lot of people that have questions. They do not even know where to start from. They don't know what Open Doors is all about. They don't know answers to some of these. They don't know documents to upload, and the answers have been given to you. So don't hoard it, don't gatekeep. Share this video to people that need it, and let the algorithm be able to push it to the right people. That's all for today, and as usual, see you at DreamDesk. Bye.